Reed Armstrong, head of IVAHustle.com, bringing you the IVA Hustle moment. So, IVA Hustle, do you? If not, you should. I was just going to give a little bit of concept about retail. Get a little of the sound out of here. And then it dawned on me, there is a wonderful story I read years ago about a gentleman who was supposed to go to a job interview. And he gets to the job interview, and they ask him for his email address. Well, he doesn't have an email because his family's very living, hand-to-mouth sort of lifestyle. So he doesn't have fancy schmancy computers and definitely didn't have an email. So, of course, they definitely didn't offer him the job. So, on his way home, he's feeling really, really down, really depressed. He's got to help feed his family, he's got to be a provider, and nothing's clicking. So what he does is, he happens along and he sees this fruit seller. And he talks to the guy. He's got a little bit of coin, what's left of money in his pocket. And the guy says, sure, I'll just sell you the whole box of these apples. It's the end of the night and the guy wants to go home. So he sells him the box of apples for, few bones. So what the man does is he takes the apples over to a busy street corner and he starts offering to sell the apples. So he sells the entire box of apples at cost.
Watch out, the vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
And strangely enough, he spent his last 20 on them, but he managed to pull in $45. So, all right. He takes part of that, buys some food, groceries, takes them home to the wife. She's really happy. And then he takes the other part and he reinvests it. He tries it again. Goes, gets some fruit, goes to a specific corner, seems to be a pretty lucky corner for him, and he does some mad sales. After a while of this rinse and repeat thing that you will hear all of us in business tell you is the key to success, he's able to start buying more fruit, different fruits, offering a little variety, which also helps to increase the income. And then after that, he then begins to expand. He notices that his son has taken an interest, so the son now has a corner and he has a corner. They pool the money they make, they buy a little truck. So now they can get more fruit and stuff on the back of the truck, and again, there you go. Eventually they have enough to buy a second little used truck. And at this point, the wife's getting involved by helping to set up different things. She comes out and she's doing her thing. So now they've got enough to buy yet a third vehicle and hire someone. So this keeps going on and on until eventually you end up with the father is head of this big produce place. He buys at cost and now sells, and he also sells to grocery stores. His son runs the fleet and manages the employees that they've now taken on. The daughter has gone into school. She gets a degree in accounting, and she comes and helps, keep the books straight for the family business. And, of course, mom does the hiring and training. So one day, the man decides he needs some insurance. All businesses must have insurance. So the insurance guy comes, and he asks him, you could be so much further along if you actually had internet and used a computer in your business, because he asks him for an email and the man says he doesn't have one. So after the insurance man tells him that, he looks at him and he says, you do realize that if I had an email address, I would have been working as a janitor for minimum wage. The parable here is never overlook the value of retail. Human beings will part with money over tangible goods way faster than they're willing to part with money over service. Unless, of course, that service actually involves doing something tangible, like being a dog walker. Keep that in mind when you're selecting your side gig. So, a lot of women and gentlemen, you have things that you can do that provide tangible side gig opportunities. If you have a local flea market and you're the person that everybody knows makes some really great handmade soaps, or perhaps you do some sort of woodworking and you build you can build dog houses and cat trees and things like that at cost, take them out to the flea market and sell some of those bad boys. People part with money faster in retail than they do in service. Like I said, probably the only service industry where they are truly not sweating about parting with some cash is the dog walking and poo cleanup department. So if you don't mind going out and walking people's poochies and making sure they get their daily exercise, so these busy animal lovers who don't really have time to do any of that, or even better, you don't mind cleaning up their poo, then go ahead and do that for a living. Okay, that's all for this episode. I'll talk to you again soon, hustlers. Jump on over to my website at ivahustle.com and scroll down and take a look at some of the courses that they're offered there. These are designed to help you get up and running. There's 30-day business planning that goes A to Z, from planning out your business, creating your roadmap to success, implementation, marketing. It does it all. And you can be up and running in 30 days and turning some serious profit while doing it. As well as there's the business management. There are some special things over there like how to get clients, the letters that you're going to need, how to save sales, that sort of thing. And I will be back again to talk with you soon about how to increase your income arsenal with these tools for success. Until then.